Hello, everyone. Today we're talking about NJPW, the new beginning in Sapporo, February 1st results from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And we'd like to welcome everyone to the Wrestling Stable podcast, where you don't join, you're chosen. Please follow us on Twitter at Wrestling Stable or visit us at WrestlingStable.com for the latest news, updates, and reviews. This show was an 8-match card, and we started off with our first match, which had a 20-minute time limit. It was a tag team match between Yuya, Uemura, and Tiger Mask versus the team of El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori. Highlights. Uemura locks in the Boston Crab, but ELP gets to the ropes. ELP super kicks Uemura. Bullet Club hits stereo thrust kicks on Uemura. Taiji goes for the bloody cross, but it is reversed into a roll-up. Taiji gets a yes lock on, and Uemura taps out. Your winners, El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori. The second match had a 30-minute time limit. It was a 6-man tag team match featuring the team of Toa Henare and Tomoaki Honma and Togi Makabe versus the team of Yota Tsuji, Manabu Nakanishi, Hiroshi Tenzan. Highlights. Makabe hits Tenzan with 2 clotheslines into the corner and then some punches. Tsuji gets Henare into a Boston Crab. Tenzan and Nakanishi get the rest of the opponents in submissions also, but Henare kicks out. Toa hits a spear on Tsuji but is broken up. Henare hits the Toa bottom on Tsuji for the 1-2-3. Your winners, Toa Henare, Tomoaki Honma, and Togi Makabe. The third match had a 30-minute time limit. It was an 8-man tag team match between Ryusuke, Taguchi, and Sho, and Yo, and Will Ospreay versus the team of Douki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, El Desperado, and Zack Sabre Jr. Tomorrow, Will Ospreay will challenge Zack Sabre Jr. for the British Heavyweight Championship. Highlights. ZSJ gets Sho into a head scissors, but Sho gets to the ropes. Ospreay tags in and clears house until it is Ospreay and Sabre one-on-one. Taguchi gets the win by hitting the Dodon and Douki for the 1-2-3. Your winners, Ryusuke Taguchi and Sho and Yo and Will Ospreay. After the match, Ospreay goes to the English announce desk and says, "It's a wee bit cold in Sapporo, but you know what is going to make me nice and warm? When the British Heavyweight Championship comes around the aerial assassin's waist. It's time, Kevin." Our fourth match had a 30-minute time limit, and it was a special tag match between Robbie Eagles and Ryu Lee versus the team of BUSHI and Hiromu Takahashi. Highlights. Ryu hits a snap German suplex. Takahashi hits a thrust kick. Ryu charges Takahashi but gets suplexed into the corner. They both tag out. Eagles hits the backpack on BUSHI, who kicks out, but Eagles follows through into the Robinson Special. BUSHI gives up. Your winners, Robbie Eagles and Ryu Lee. The fifth match had a 30-minute time limit, and it was a special tag match between Sanada and Tetsuya Naito versus Jay White and Kenta. Highlights. Kenta DDTs Naito on the floor outside while White beats down Sanada. White hits the blade drop on Sanada for a 2. Naito hits a series of elbows on Kenta and then goes for Gloria, but it is blocked. Kenta goes for the GTS on Naito, but Naito slides out. Kenta hits a draping DDT on Naito. Sanada drop kicks White in the knee, causing him to roll out of the ring. Then Sanada launches himself out of the ring onto White. White hits the blade buster on Sanada, but he kicks out. Sanada goes for the skull end, but Gato gets to the apron for the distraction. Sanada gets Jay in the Okada roll, but Jay kicks out, forcing Sanada into a chair shot from Gato. Jay then rolls up Sanada with a handful of tights for the 1-2-3. Your winners, the team of Jay White and Kenta. Next, we have our sixth match, which had a 30-minute time limit. It's a special tag match featuring the team of Jon Moxley and Kazuchika Okada versus Minoru Suzuki and Taichi. Highlights. We get an awesome preview to start off the match of Moxley versus Suzuki. Moxley gives Suzuki the double bird, but Suzuki grabs the fingers and tries to break them. Moxley tags in Okada, and they double team Taichi. On the outside, Suzuki beats down Moxley with a chair, and then they continue to fight into the crowd. Taichi and Okada follow them out to fight in the crowd as well. Taichi and Okada get back into the ring at 16, but Moxley and Suzuki continue to brawl into the crowd. Moxley and Suzuki have a joust with guardrails. Back in the ring, as illegal men, Moxley gets Suzuki in a modified figure 4 and then a STF. Moxley bites Suzuki and then hits a running knee. Moxley grabs the table, holding his U.S. title from the other side of the guardrails, and puts it at ringside. He then attempts to suplex Suzuki to the outside through the table, but it's reversed. Moxley goes for the Death Rider, but Taichi comes in to stop him. Moxley and Suzuki take turns slapping each other until Suzuki gets him in a rear naked choke. Then he hits a Gotch-style pile driver on Moxley for the 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Minoru Suzuki and Taichi. On the outside, Taichi chokes out Okada with a television cable, then beats him down in the ring with his microphone. Then he gets the glove and swings and misses. Okada drop kicks him and then sets up for the Rainmaker. Zack Sabre Jr. comes in to attack Okada, and Taichi is able to knock Okada out with the Iron Glove. Ospreay comes in to help Okada, but Zack Sabre Jr. hits a Zack driver on Ospreay. The Dangerous Tekkers stand over Okada and Ospreay. Taichi isn't done, though. He hits the Black Mephisto on Okada on the entrance ramp, and the Young Lions have to pull him off of Okada. Taichi gets into the ring and says that Okada is pretty beat up, and he is in the worst possible shape. Finally, tomorrow we're going to do it. I want you to take the night to heal up and get better. I'm going to lay you out just like I did 12 years ago. If Suzuki is able to beat Moxley next week, he'll become the U.S. champion, the King of America. Taichi continues his quest to defeat the former 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Our 7th match has a 60-minute time limit, and it is a special single match between Tomohiro Ishii and Evil. Highlights. Evil puts one chair around the head of Ishii and then hits him in the head with another chair. Evil uses red shoes to help him deliver a magic killer. Ishii superplexes Evil from the top rope. Evil hits Ishii a few times in the head to no effect. Ishii hits him back once to great effect. Ishii hits a clothesline for a very long 2 count. Evil hits his own top rope superplex, but Ishii kicks out. Evil hits Darkness Falls for 2. Ishii hits a sliding lariat and calls for a vertical drop brainbuster, but Evil blocks and hits back-to-back half-and-half suplexes. Ishii clotheslines Evil but doesn't phase him. Evil headbutts Ishii, dropping him to the mat, and then hits a big lariat. Ishii hits the vertical drop brainbuster for 3. Your winner, Tomohiro Ishii. The next match is our 8th match. It is a 60-minute time limit, and it is the main event of the evening. And it is for the Never Openweight Championship, featuring the champion, Hiroki Goto, defending his Never Openweight title against Shingo Takagi. Highlights. On the outside, Shingo grabs the Never Openweight title and holds it above his head. He whips Goto into the steel barrier, into the ring apron, and then DDTs him to the ground. In the ring, Goto gets Shingo in a sleeper. Goto hits a Ushigoroshi. They meet in the middle with lariats until Shingo hits a side suplex. Then Goto delivers one of his own. They both run at each other to deliver a clothesline as Shingo is able to drop Goto. Shingo Irish whips Goto, but he is not able to run. He just drops to the ground. Before Red Shoes can even think of stopping the match, Shingo takes Goto to the top turnbuckle and hits a DVD from the top. Back to the top turnbuckle, Goto hits a sunset flip bomb on Shingo. Goto puts Shingo's legs on the top ropes and hits a modified GTR. Shingo then puts Goto's legs on the second rope and hits a Shingo GTR. Goto hits Shouten, but Shingo kicks out. Goto headbutts Shingo in the back of the head until Shingo has to spit out his mouth guard and then hits a reverse GTR. Shingo hits a Made in Japan for a long 2. Shingo hits the Last of the Dragon for the 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new Never Openweight Champion, Shingo Takagi. Please follow us on Twitter at Wrestling Stable, where we have tons more information and pictures of this event. Or visit us at WrestlingStable.com for the latest pro wrestling news, updates, and reviews. Thank you for listening to the Wrestling Stable podcast, where you don't join, you're chosen.